Hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the World of Otium server. So we are over here in the Modern District again, because we have the skyscraper. Granted, it is not fully done, but there is progress. As you can see, we do have all of the floors in, and then I have one set of these staircases on the side. So I still need to bring the stairs down here, so that we can actually get up into that area from down here, because this ladder is definitely not going to be staying. This has just been my access point. But I really like how this ended up coming out. It creates a really interesting pattern, especially when you're further back. But because of it's all glass all the way up, it creates a really cool pattern. And so it's just, it's just your standard spiral staircase. Granted, I know some of you are probably, calling OSHA regulations and stuff like that this is definitely not a safe stairwell, but it works, especially with how tall the tower is. But each one of these, so there's going to be another entrance over here, but each one of these will allow you to get into the different sections. Now, those sections over there, that is going to be a little bit more difficult. So what I might end up doing is on this side, in this tower here, that'll be the access point to these smaller areas, because these actually connect up. And in these green areas, this is where like all the trees and greenery and stuff is going to be. I've contacted Nerd to see if he would be interested in doing the greenery in this area. It'll be either him or I'll go ahead and do it, because I know he's going to be doing the landscaping down there, so I didn't know if he wanted to continue it up here, especially since there's a lot of these levels. Now, on each of the greenery levels, there are these windows that you can end up seeing into basically the center ventilation shaft. There is really no purpose to the center shaft other than just being decorative. Now, if we come up to the next level, we have, this is the main, the main office space. And again, we have the two here that are relatively large. And then let's see if we get up here. I'm trying to think where, maybe if we pop in here. Oh, and it fell. Of course it fell. Okay, I do have white concrete on me. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do that. But so this is the smaller area. As you can see, it's just basically a third of the size of the skyscraper. But right now, you can't get into this area. So yeah. Let's see. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, so this will allow us to get back over to the staircase area so that we can actually get out of here. But yeah, so there are multiple of these floors. I think five of them. I'd have to go outside and count. Now, down here on this level, this is the one that I'm having a little bit of problems with in terms of how to deal with it. Because, like, if I was to bring this wall all the way down, then it would end up blocking off this doorway. Because, like, right here. So there would be a wall here and then the wall here. And so it would end up blocking this off. So I'm not 100% sure how I want to deal with that. How I should have done is I should have actually made the entrance in the center of, of this instead of on the sides. But unfortunately, we now have our elevators there. And so that makes it a little bit more difficult. But let's go ahead and let's see. Oh, all the way up to the top. We need to go all the way up to the top. Yeah, this has definitely been a very, very long ladder. But we'll end up getting all the way up to the top, and then I can show you guys what we were doing up there. Because up there is also where I should have went up the water elevator. I'm such a goober. All right. But I'll show you guys what I have been doing up here on the top layer. We're almost there. Because there is one more project I have planned up there, and then I want your guys' opinion as to what to do with the other area. So, I see the lights. All right, here we go. All right, and then with these, I have these coming all the way up here, but I'm actually going to create entrances So like there will actually be like an iron door like right here. So those will actually stop. So we'll have a floor here. I just went all the way up to the top, as you know, it's just a little bit easier doing that way. But this right here, so this is the roof. Definitely very, very interesting in terms of just the different layers and stuff that are up here. But yeah, so we've got that area, and so what I'm thinking about doing is from this layer here, bringing stairs down to this middle layer, then to that layer, and then to that layer, and then I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. So if you guys have any ideas what to do with this big roof area here, or just, you know, leave it as is, put carpet on it and call it done. But that is the big one over there, because we have the water tower over here. This one right here, this is going to be the communication tower. One of the reasons why we can't have this poking out, because we would be right smack dab in the middle of the communication tower. But I don't know what to do with this area here or this big old area here. Looking at the pictures and stuff like that, they don't really show like what's going on the top of the building. So I'm not 100% sure what to do. I don't even think I remember seeing a water tower on top of it. But I do remember the communication tower, as that's what made it, you know, really big. Granted, I still don't think we're going to be as tall as Nerd's one over there, but that is all right. And then I've got to carpet this stuff. Nerd tried to blow up the side of my building because apparently there was a creeper there. That is all right. So I am going to go ahead and gather up the supplies so that I can end up getting the communication tower. And then I also have just a little build that I want to do down there. So let me get all of that stuff together, and then I'll get the oops. I'll get the communication tower done, and then I'll bring you guys back for the little project down there. So I will be right back with you guys. All right, guys. So this is the communication tower. It's all done. Woohoo! So it has like a kind of like a wrapping around it to kind of protect it from any of the prevailing winds, especially being, you know, this high up. And then we've got, you know, the tower that goes all the way up, and then it goes really, really tiny, and then all the way up there. Now I didn't actually check to see what the height was, but I definitely know that it is nowhere close to world height, because I stacked up a full stack of concrete blocks in order to turn it, or concrete powder in order to turn it to concrete, and yeah, nowhere close. That is all right. We were not trying to get to world height. We were just trying to, you know, get this to look as, you know, close to it as possible. So let's go ahead and glide down. If I can do this, yay! We'll glide down on top of here and try not to fall into any of the iron farm holes. We do not need to be falling in there. So there we go. So it has a nice little, you know, nice little curve that goes up it. But, you know, that back part, so it would kind of be assumed that maybe like the winds were harder coming this way, and so that's there to protect it so that the tower doesn't fall over. So definitely really happy with that. And so still need to figure out what to do with the rest of the roof. We may just do like a viewing platform or something like that, and you know, it all depend on, you know, what kind of input you guys give me. So the only other thing left to do really is the stairway on the other side, and the building will be complete. Woohoo! So let's go ahead and pop down here. I want to do just a it's kind of a silly build. Nerd only gave us a couple, you know, I'm grabbing wrong, thanks. He only gave us little spaces over here for cars. And so I think it's only like 3 wide. One of the suggestions was actually to build like a truck who can't park and have them take up like an entire you know, entire space. Oh, it looks like 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 4. It's 4 spaces. So for one, it's even, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but that's all right. So we are, let's see, I think we're going to park it right here. So let's go ahead and grab these. So what we are going to do is we're going to build a little moped motorcycle type thing. And then, you know, and we'll end up going from there. The one thing that I need to do is I need to come around here like this, because we are actually going to need a dark oak trap door under here, because we'll actually push that over with a piston, so we'll need to tape that out. And then we can put those back. All right, so what we'll need to do, let's put down that wood again. So this is just going to be a really simple, just kind of more of like a fun build. It's definitely not my best work, but you know, it it works. All right, so this one we'll want to pop up like that. This is to help hold in the minecart and stuff. So this is, you're actually going to be able to sit in this, and that was my whole purpose. You had to be able to actually sit in the motorcycle. This was from one of the conversations, you know, that we were having. And I was like, you know, I like that idea. We are going to do this. So then all we need to do, and this will pop out the rail, or the rail as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And then there we go. We picked that up. And nothing in there. Fantastic. So we are almost done with this, which is, yeah, it's just a silly build. I will freely admit that it is just a silly build. All right, so we go ahead and come up here. So let's put the glass here, and then we have the bars to kind of, you know, represent like the handlebar type thing. And then, oh, I don't know why it does that. It doesn't like to register that, you know, that it's going to be going in my inventory. All right, and voila, we have we have our little motorcycle. And so we come up here. We can pop in, pop the side back up, and off we go. So yeah, so just a silly little build over here. Because I was originally thinking about doing like a car. I was saying, it's like, how do I fit it in? It's like I've never built a car this small. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4x4. That is what it is. So maybe a tank. Maybe I can figure out how to build a tank or something. We can put that in here. Just drive around and, you know. But yeah. So just yeah. I hope you guys like that, and I hope Nerd likes it. So just a little bit of fun over here in the modern district. So in terms of the skyscraper, the only thing left is the one stairwell, and then the doors to get to the top, since you know, because the water elevator goes all the way up to the top. We just need to get it to where, you know, people can access that one area. So I think that is going to be done off camera. It's a little bit tedious doing the spiral staircase, but that one will be a little bit easier because I'm only doing basically 1 per floor, and, you know, instead of like 2. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, we're good. Was having a thought there, and it was unneeded. Okay, so yeah, so I will finish the stairway off camera, and then we can call this build complete. So I definitely hope that you guys like this skyscraper. This has definitely been really fun to build. And then definitely in the comments section, let me know what we could possibly do with the top. You know, if we should just turn it into like a viewing platform and just put like the glass like we did down here. You know, and, you know, or any other ideas that you guys might have. But I definitely hope that you guys like this video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It's always nice to see new faces joining me in my little corner of YouTube. And if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.